Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 23rd to the 29th of September 2019. One of the main themes this week is Jupiter square Neptune. So Jupiter at home in Sagittarius is expanding us to accept our wholeness. We're on the home straight now to November, December, with broad horizons and a clear way ahead. And yet it's not quite time to move forwards, because with Neptune square in Pisces, we're attending to the final details of really getting to know our whole selves, our dreams, where we're coming from before we decide where we're going to. So an interesting slight tension there with that square, but very soon that will clear, and having centred completely back and dissolved any blocks, we will be ready to step forwards into our majesty as the weeks move on. So taking a final look there at dissolving blocks, barriers, anywhere where we feel small, anywhere where our visions and our dreams are too small for us, they'll be too small for us to really grow into, is the theme this week, so we can make some space that we can step into and really expand. On Monday the Sun moves into Libra, and this is the autumn equinox, and since the summer solstice Neptune turned retrograde and has quietly whispered to the waters of our intuition, guiding us with the ability to tune in deeper and really find what excites us and our true tone. So as we enter the autumn, we're now more adept at quietening the noisy mind and hearing the soul calling from our inner world. This is a time to pause, to take stock, to recalibrate, to balance. Equinox is equal nights, so equal night and day. As we go into the winter months, we're balancing the outer and the inner, the higher and the lower, the masculine, the feminine, bringing everything into harmony and calibration. But by Tuesday I feel that we're now aligned and ready to take action towards the goals that we've dreamed and imagined and incubated over the summer. And finally we can start to make a plan, as Saturn's recently gone direct. And now this plan can encompass the expanded vision that we have and the acceptance of our whole self. But in the modern linear world we're told to make plans from the mind and in a linear forward progressive fashion. But what we've learnt this summer is to keep passion at the centre and to work outwards from there. So now we're ready to do that. We know who we are, what our dreams are, what we care about, and we can gently start to put action behind them and work out from the centre of ourselves. And this carries a tone of effortlessness as well, because when we're coming from the mind and striving in a linear fashion, we're trying to make things happen and imprint them on a mental construct of a timeline. But when we come from deep within and we keep the inner fire burning, then we're sending out huge waves which can modulate back to us. And this is real manifestation. When we're excited about something, we're pulsing that energy outwards, and we start to see things come towards us, magnetised, rather than striving and reaching outwards for them. But there are still a few blocks to dissolve, and by Wednesday I feel that the meditation is about taking wise counsel. So learning how to discern reality from wishful thinking or romantic illusion. Because often our plans are coming from an old play sheet, something in the past which still holds restrictions and limitations, or illusions, perspectives that aren't real. But as Saturn squares Venus on Wednesday, I feel it's helpful to look back to what's always been normal common sense. Because we're living in a world where opinion rules over fact. We're told to distrust our senses and follow the latest lifestyle trend or popular way of thinking. But where's that leading us? So again, to come back to centre and to focus on common sense, the longevity of what's real, rather than getting caught up in the modern day trends and waves of collective influence. By Thursday we have Mercury square Pluto, and many talk of a need to feel grounded. But wouldn't you rather feel centred, at home wherever you are, rather than trying to attach to something to make you feel more solid? So with Mercury as the processing mind and Pluto as our power to transform, then this is very centering, deep within. Find our inner power and change our mind, change the way we think to align with our more eternal selves. And now those calibrations have been performed over the autumn equinox, by Friday we really are ready to step into our majesty. So making expansion from our expanded centre top priority. There's no need to feel small anymore. Do you know that you're mighty? Can you embrace that? Be it and live it. This is also the dark moon, so perfect opportunity to let go of any perception or feeling of smallness, victimhood, not being good enough, low self-esteem. Really good work to be done there on Friday. Because by Saturday we have the new moon in Libra at 5 degrees if you're following along, and this is at 7:27 a.m. UK time. So now we've let go, now we've recalibrated, now we're ready to expand into ourselves. This new moon calls us to experience life as a cosmic dance. Everything's flowing perfectly and unfolding in perfect timing, and yet we turn life into a difficult journey, a slog where drudgery and hardship crash the party as we focus on the negativities of the past and worry about the future. Can we stop for a while at this sacred time and feel the pulse, the excitement and the rhythm of life in the now moment? Libra loves the dance, the flow, the grace, the beauty, the harmony. And it's a sign ruled by Venus, so Venus through air. We're now dancing into the space that we've created and centering in the heart. So my intentions for this moon are detox, declutter inside and out, and boost your creativity. So a very interesting week, lots of small things going on, different energies on different days, different things to tune into as we go through the autumn equinox, finding that balance, clearing any blocks, making space, but getting ready to journey with Jupiter into our expansion, our majesty, and living life as our true selves. If you'd like to see where this is happening for you, I am available one-to-one, online or in person. We can explore your chart. Your chart's unique, and it shows where you can take all the aspects of yourself, reconnect with them and point them in a direction where you can apply yourself and contribute with purpose and dignity. So a chart reading is first and foremost to get to know your own vibrational signature, reconnect with those parts of yourself, but then have a look at what's coming up, how you can harness the energies and direct them towards achieving your goals and dreams. I also offer empowerment coaching, which is multiple sessions at a special rate. So once we've looked at your chart, we can start to work on a spiritual, emotional, mental and physical level. So we're aligning to your divinity on the spiritual level, clearing emotional conditioning, deprogramming the mind. And I'm also a qualified personal trainer, so the final stage is then being able to release that through the body, whether that's with body work or rescue remedies or drum journeys and custom meditations. All of this is about clearing ourselves on every level so that we can live the life that we came here to express. So for any of that, please do contact me, zoehines7@gmail.com. I post daily at Facebook at AstroZo, Instagram at zoehines7. These videos and others are on my YouTube channel, Zoe Astro. So please share and subscribe. Enjoy your week, and I'll see you next week.